The gentle rumble of a cat's purr is the universal soundtrack of feline contentment. Yet, this comforting sound holds a profound paradox. The very vibration we associate with peace may also be a subtle cry for help. This article explores the compelling duality of purring, revealing it as one of the most complex and misunderstood forms of animal communication. The mystery is perfectly captured by the story of Oscar the Hospice Cat, who would gently purr beside dying patients, offering a counterintuitive comfort. This behavior echoes ancient beliefs in cats' mystical powers, while modern science offers a more startling revelation. As veterinary research states, cats purr not only for pleasure, but also for self-healing, using vibrations to relieve pain and repair tissue. Imagine a moonlit veterinary clinic where a gray tabby sits vigil beside an injured companion, her rhythmic purr cutting through the silence. Is this a gesture of comfort, or is it her own hidden plea for aid? This is the central question we will unravel, exploring how a sound of love can also be a whisper of distress. Long before modern science, ancient civilizations interpreted the feline purr as a form of supernatural communication. In Egypt, cats were revered as embodiments of the goddess Bastet, and their purring was believed to be an expression of divine energy. The sacred status of these animals is poignantly illustrated by the mummified remains of Tamayu, the beloved cat of Crown Prince Thutmose from around 1400 BC. This veneration was so profound that it could be exploited in warfare. A historical account suggests that in 525 BC, the Persian king Cambyses had his soldiers paint cats on their shields and even drove live felines ahead of his army. The Egyptians, unwilling to harm the sacred creatures, chose to surrender. Meanwhile, in Celtic and Norse traditions, cats were thought to traverse spirit realms, their purring serving as a protective charm against malevolent forces. Even early scholars were captivated, as seen in the 19th century Irish poem Pengubian, where an anonymous monk compared his cat-s hunting prowess to his own scholarly pursuits. In medieval Europe, perceptions of the purr shifted from divine blessing to ominous warning. Italian folklore from the 16th century held that a cat's affectionate purring beside a sick person signaled approaching death. Conversely, maritime traditions considered a cat's purring aboard ships a powerful protection against storms. The famous ship Trim, who circumnavigated the globe with Captain Matthew Flinders in the 1790s, was beloved by crews who believed his contented purring brought fair winds. This era of contradiction is also marked by apocryphal tales, such as the rumor that King Charles I of England owned a black cat whose death coincided with his arrest and execution, a connection likely fabricated posthumously to add mystical drama to his downfall. The enigmatic purr originates not from complex neural commands, but from a sophisticated physical apparatus. Groundbreaking research from the University of Vienna has revealed that cats produce their distinctive vibrations through rapid twitching of the laryngeal muscles, which causes the vocal cords to separate and collide as the cat breathes in and out. This process is remarkably efficient. Scientists have discovered that a dead cat's larynx can produce purr-like sounds when air is blown through it, indicating the mechanism requires minimal neural control. This unique method generates a consistent low-frequency rumble. Intriguingly, all fellows studied from domestic cats to cheetahs produce strong frequencies between 25,150 Hz, with domestic cats, servals, ocelots, and pumas generating dominant frequencies at precisely 25 Hz and 50 Hz. These specific frequencies are far from arbitrary. Pioneering work by Elizabeth von Muggenthaler at Fauna Communications established that the cat's purr operates within a remarkable therapeutic range. Frequencies of 2,550 Hz are known to promote bone growth and fracture healing, while vibrations around 100 Hz are effective in aiding wound healing, reducing swelling, and relieving pain. This discovery suggests cats evolved purring as an energy-efficient self-healing mechanism, crucial for predators that must conserve energy while recovering from injury. This is supported by Clinton Rubin's bone research, which proved that 2,050 Hz frequencies can indeed heal bones, making a cat S25 as per an exact match for optimal bone therapy. Veterinary specialists now recognize that purring is not always a sign of ease. It is frequently a coping mechanism for fear and anxiety. In stressful situations, cats may purr to self-soothe, comparable to a child clutching a security blanket. This behavior is often observed in clinical settings, where emergency veterinarians report cats purring during procedures, including euthanasia, suggesting the sound serves as a final attempt at self-comfort. Signs of this distress-related purring include a tense body posture, flattened ears, rapid breathing, and avoidance of eye contact, painting a very different picture from one of contentment. A critical clinical observation is that cats in respiratory distress may purr while exhibiting dangerous symptoms like open-mouth breathing, a combination that can mislead owners into thinking their pet is comfortable when immediate veterinary care is needed. Perhaps more alarmingly, research demonstrates that cats routinely purr when experiencing pain, illness, or injury. This behavior is believed to be an evolutionary adaptation to mask vulnerability from predators while simultaneously leveraging the healing power of the purr-ass vibrations. A 2008 University of Minnesota study highlighted a critical concern. 40 of cat owners failed to recognize this distress purring, potentially delaying crucial medical intervention. This purring can be so persistent that cats may purr continuously during their final hours, using the vibrations to manage pain and communicate a need for comfort even as their condition deteriorates. The healing power of a cat's purr extends beyond the feline itself, offering measurable health benefits to humans. Scientific studies have revealed that owning a cat can reduce the risk of heart attack by 40%, and the simple act of patting a purring cat has been shown to lower blood pressure. The specific frequencies of a purr, which range from 25,150 Hz, trigger an endorphin release that provides natural pain relief for both the cat and its human companion. This discovery has spurred interest in purr therapy, with arthritis patients anecdotally reporting reduced pain when a cat purrs on the affected area. These frequencies are now directly applied in human medicine, used in physical therapy equipment for bone density improvement and wound healing. Beyond measurable data, compelling anecdotal evidence suggests cats may purr with intentional healing purposes for their owners. Many cat owners report that their pets intensify purring when they are ill or injured, often positioning themselves directly on the affected body area. While not yet scientifically proven, numerous accounts describe cats beginning intense, focused purring sessions in locations where their owners later discover an injury or develop an illness, hinting at a possible early detection capability and a profound empathic bond. For cat owners, learning to distinguish between contentment and distress purring is crucial. Veterinarians emphasize that purring must be interpreted in the context of the cat's complete body language. Signs that a purring cat may need help include a rigid posture, dilated pupils, excessive drooling, hiding behavior, and noticeable changes in breathing patterns. A critical emergency sign is purring combined with open-mouth breathing, which indicates severe respiratory distress and requires immediate veterinary intervention. In contrast, happy purring typically occurs with a relaxed body, needing pause, and soft, half-closed eyes. The complex role of purring is profoundly illustrated by the famous case of Oscar, the hospice cat who accurately predicted patient deaths by purring beside them in their final hours. This end-of-life purring is not exclusive to humans. Cats themselves often purr consistently during their terminal transition. This behavior is believed to serve a dual purpose, managing their own pain and stress through the vibrations' therapeutic effect while simultaneously providing and seeking comfort. As veterinary wisdom explains, purring accelerates healing process, so a dying cat will often purr to calm themselves and you. The discovery of the purr-ass healing properties has directly inspired advancements in human medical technology. Researchers are now developing vibration therapy platforms based on the specific frequencies of a cat's purr. These devices are being applied to treat bone loss in astronauts experiencing microgravity, elderly patients with osteoporosis, and individuals in post-surgical recovery. The key finding that 2,550 as vibrations promote bone density has been pivotal leading to medical devices that utilize these per-frequency vibrations for therapeutic purposes. Some innovative physical therapy clinics are even experimenting with purr rooms, where recorded cat purring provides ambient healing frequencies during treatment sessions. Despite these advancements, the feline purr remains a partially unsolved mystery. Science still cannot fully explain why purring evolved in the first place, how cats achieve such precise control over frequency modulation, or the exact neurochemical pathways through which the sound so profoundly affects human physiology. Current research is exploring fascinating new frontiers, including whether cats consciously adjust their purr frequencies based on specific healing needs and if the distinctive solicitation purr represents a form of deliberate manipulation of human caregivers. Future studies may even investigate whether analyzing subtle changes in an individual cat's purr could serve as a non-invasive early diagnostic tool for illness. The revelation that purring encompasses a far broader spectrum of meanings than mere contentment fundamentally transforms our interpretation of feline behavior. Understanding that the very same sound can signal a request for help, an attempt at self-healing, or a gesture of comfort reframes the human-feline relationship. It elevates this bond from one of simple companionship to a complex partnership requiring nuanced communication and empathy. This new knowledge empowers cat owners to become more attentive and responsible guardians. The key lies in observing the complete behavioral context, body language, environment, and circumstance rather than relying solely on the purr as an indicator of well-being. By learning to distinguish the subtle cues, owners can better recognize when their companions need medical attention versus when they are offering or seeking simple comfort. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the purr is not its healing properties, but the revelation that our cats have been communicating their pain and needs to us all along. The next time your cat settles beside you with a gentle rumble, remember, they may not just be saying, "I love you," they might be saying, "Please help me heal." So, the next time your cat curls up and purrs on your lap, listen closely. That simple rumble is a complex language of healing, love, and sometimes a silent plea for help. We've unraveled just how deep this mystery goes, from ancient temples to modern science labs. But the conversation doesn't end here. Did your cat ever purr in a way that surprised you or made you worry? Share your story in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If this journey into the secret language of cats surprised you, do us a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us uncover more of nature's hidden mysteries and brings you content that makes you see the world differently. Click the bell icon so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep listening to the whispers of the animal world.